Hi, my name is Nicole, and today for my informative speech, I'll be talking about my home country of Indonesia. If you didn't know already, Indonesia is pretty well known for being one of the most majority Muslim countries in the world. But do you know where Indonesia actually is? If you didn't, Indonesia is actually an archipelago of 17,508 different islands that run across the equator, which means that it's usually tropical and very hot year-round. But we won't be concentrating on that. Today, I'll be talking about the many languages that Indonesia has to offer. Over 300 actually, different native languages are spoken in Indonesia. Whilst Bahasa Indonesia is only spoken as the mother tongue of only 7% of the total population, it is the national language and is used by over 200 million people as their second language. In order to facilitate communications among the Indonesian people, Bahasa Indonesia is most commonly used. And now you might be wondering, why are there over 300 different native languages? Well, you have to remember that Indonesia is actually an archipelago, which basically means that Indonesia consists of many islands that are separated from each other. One island and another island have different races or tribes. Meanwhile, each tribe has a unique language, and since Indonesia has so many tribes, it kind of facilitates for so many different languages. Bahasa Indonesia is actually written with the Latin alphabet, and the lexicon, which basically means the influences of Indonesian language, are made up with borrowed vocabulary from many different languages such as Sanskrit, Arabic, Portuguese, Dutch, and Chinese. I think that Indonesian is such a special language, or like a country as a country, because it encapsulates so many different cultures and very many different upbringings. And I'd say the place where I'm from, Jakarta, Indonesia, is actually a melting pot of all of those cultures and languages, and it's just so incredible to see so many different people come together as one to speak Bahasa Indonesia as their well-known language, but also have different families and different tribes and different people having known more of their traditional language, I'd say. And it's quite incredible to know that those 300 different native languages are still being taught down to children in this day and age, which is actually pretty surprising. Personally, my dad is Balinese and my mom is from Makassar, which are both different parts of Indonesia, and I've been trying to learn Balinese to keep my grandpa's language going. So I will actually teach you a little bit of Balinese today as a sub-language of Bahasa Indonesia. In Balinese, to say thank you, you say suk sama, and together, so when you're leaving a place, you go suk sama, and they're gonna be pretty surprised. So yeah, I hope you know a little bit more about Indonesia and how amazing of a country it is, and I hope you're interested to maybe learn a little bit more about the different languages, or maybe more of Indonesia as a country through this.